Today I want to talk about a few videos on my channel that you may not have seen. Was it the algorithm or were they just really bad? Let's find out. My YouTube channel has been active since 2006, nearly 20 years. Over the years, had the ups and downs as all YouTubers, including videos that have done extremely well. 7 million views on this subwoofer video. In this amplifier video, we have almost 3 million views. But there's also been some I invested a lot of time and effort in I thought were pretty good that ended up, well, not so good. Let's start with number 5 with 30,000 views. The idea here was to make a coffin into a stereo system using car stereo components including old school Rockford Fosgate, Boston Acoustics, and more. This video did not take off well initially as I released it around Halloween of 2021. I really thought it would do well because it was so cool. I even dressed up, had backdrops, all kind of special props, including a fog machine. But man, people just did not watch this video. And I tried to understand why, because it was so cool. Check this thing out. You open it up, it's got all the lights bouncing around. It looks like blood. Just so cool. The subwoofer at the bottom looks like a tomb. It has all these flashy LED lights. So I don't know what's wrong with you people. Maybe the video was too long. I don't know. Maybe I invested too much time and energy in it, or maybe I just picked a topic that people don't like that much. What happens with videos is if a select few of your subscribers don't watch, then it doesn't get pushed out to the other subscribers and it doesn't get pushed out to the public. So in this case, a lot of my subscribers did not watch the video, didn't click on it, so it didn't get shared, and thus that's why it didn't do well. In the past, anything with old school Rockford Fosgate, include the old amplifiers and speakers, etc., typically does well. And with this one on the back, it has the acrylic panel where you can see through, see the amplifier, see the subwoofer, see the really clean wiring of all the speakers. And it was designed to work like a huge Bluetooth speaker because it had a Bluetooth module which connected into the aux input of the head unit. And anyway, just a very cool party trick. I was hoping people would like this, but I guess they didn't. Let's move on to number 4 with 28,000 views. In this video, I show off a 1994 Chevy Astro minivan set up in SPL fashion by owner Ronnie Pruitt, and he calls it the School of Thump. That's right, this is a 160 dB plus competition vehicle with all kind of crossfire equipment inside. Teaching on him, he is an AP math teacher, just really cool guy. Now the setup included 4 18-inch crossfire subwoofers as well as 2 16,000 watt crossfire amplifiers, and just a crazy setup here with 8 layers of birch baffle. And this crazy setup here with the C-Max battery bank 90 amp hour. So my buddy Robert Hi-Fi Vega got in here and we'll tease a little bit about his experience with the system.
Hey, it's your boy Hi-Fi Vega, and I'm here today because my dude Derek asked me what it was like to sit in the School of Thump van. Have you ever been on a dirt jump on your BMX and you come out of it real hot, and you come out and you don't quite get up over the hump and you end up landing flat on your back and it knocks the wind out of you? Yeah, it was pretty much like that.
Ready? Here it goes. So I'm teasing you here, but if you want to see the demo, check links in the video description to the video and you can check it out. Let's move on to number 3, this one with only 16,000 views. This is the 1996 Cambridge Soundworks Model 12 transportable system, which to me was so cool because everything fits inside of this suitcase. That's right, the satellite speakers, the subwoofer, as well as the control amplifier, everything fits inside of an easily transportable, which you can actually take it on a plane, stereo system. At the time of introduction, $800 back in 1996 is equivalent to around $1,600 in 2024. So this thing was definitely expensive, but it was designed for people who wanted their hi-fi, wanted to be able to take it with them and not really care about the price. So in the video, I go over everything, tell you about it. I show you the internals here. I get out the amp dyno and we test all the channels of this to find out how it works. I really thought it was an interesting video. I thought it was fun. This thing doesn't do a whole lot of power, of course, but it was still a fun video, and I think a lot of you may have missed it, so I think you should go back and watch it because you may find out that you might want to pick something like this up off of eBay. They still go for around $200 to $300 on eBay, and I think they're worth a lot more, honestly. Moving along, number 2 with 14,000 views. There's actually 2 videos here which have right around the same number of views. The Optimus CD player and the Sony CD player for the car. Both of these came out around 1990. Of course, the Optimus came with my 1937 Ford in a stack with a whole lot of other stereo equipment. Of course, Optimus was a Radio Shack brand, and this unit came out around 1990, as shown here in the ad. It was designed to be under the dash, so you'd use it as an additional accessory to your stereo system and not have to pull out your original player from the dash. Of course, it would fit in the dash as well. Original price $349.99 in 1990 is equivalent to about $840 in 2024. This unit still works. It has a volume control, very simple, but in the video I kind of show how it works. We test it with this really cool pyramid equalizer, which has its own video, and that video actually did really well because people like pyramid. But the Optimus video did not do so well. Not really sure why, but anyway, check it out if you haven't seen it. And of course, we have the Sony CDX7520. This was my first CD player I bought back in the day. Got it from a local dealer. I believe I saved up all $300 to be able to buy this thing. And I didn't even have a cassette player before this. I literally saved up to get a CD player back in 1990. But in the same video with the CD player, I actually show my first system because we had a VHS camcorder back then. There you can see head unit in the dash, MTX Blue Thunder subs, Jensen speakers in the door, all kind of fun stuff. But yeah, the Sony CDX7520 was one of the original CD players from the early 90s. And anyway, it still works except for the CD mechanism. Just have to use the aux in for it to work today. But it's fun to see the original player that I had. Hope you guys will go back and watch that video. I think it was pretty fun. There was one additional Easter egg, which you may have missed because you probably didn't see the video. But I showed this half-DIN cassette deck, the XK8D from Sony, which works perfectly well with this head unit. And so cool to see these two together, and I showed a demo, so make sure you check it out. And finally, number 1 with 10,000 views, the 1937 Ford Street Rod. Now this was an update to the original video when I first got the car and had some things done, including a new wiring harness put in, as well as a new intake and carburetor put in to get rid of the tri setup with 3 different 2-barrel carburetors, which was really difficult to tune. So here's the car. A lot of people think in my videos that it's a Beetle. It is not a Beetle. It's a 1937 Ford. They call it the 4-door, F-O-R-D-O-O-R, and it has the suicide back doors. These are well known to be the kind of gangster cars from back in the day. It has kind of an original looking interior. The back deck is kind of cut up a little bit, but I'm not really a big fan of this interior. I'm hoping to get it changed. But here is the Ford 302 V8. And you can see some of the work that was done here, including the Edelbrock intake and air filter there. This again with the 600 CFM carburetor makes it much simpler with the electronic choke and everything. Car cranks up and runs great. I know I haven't put in a sound system yet, and that's probably why you guys didn't like this video, because I did not show any stereo system at all. I just literally showed the car. So that's a fail for me, but anyway, it's still fun car to have. It's fun to take out on Sundays and go for a cruise. I am going to put a stereo system in it though, and I will keep you guys updated, but I really hope that you will stay up with me on this and actually watch the video. I actually recently just got some new shoes for the bad boy. That's right, some 17s and 20s, replacing the original 14s and 15s. These are from Jegs. I really like the design. I know some people don't like these really thin wall tires, but I think in this case it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think below. I'd like to mention, I don't want to act like I'm complaining here. 30,000 views to some people is a lot, and honestly to my channel it is not a lot based on the number of subscribers I have. And I'm just trying to understand what the people want to see. If you don't like the videos like I've shown here, let me know. Or if it's just a reason that it didn't get into the algorithm and you didn't get to see it and you actually like it, let me know that too. Till next time, Big D, I'm out of here. Of course, for the after credit squad, we do have a bonus, and this one only has 1,200 views. It's the Fosgate Frequency Energizer demo, showing how this thing worked. Now, I have shown the Fosgate PR7000 amplifier before. This video actually did really well, went into a lot of the history of it. But the history goes back to the Frequency Energizer because this has the original punch equalizer This is the circuit that went on to later be in all the Rockford Fosgate amps. But in this video, I kind of hooked it up, did a demo with some jazz music. Unfortunately, this jazz music, even though it was off of a demo CD that I don't think many people had, it was still copyright flagged. So I had to mute the music in the video. I think the reason most people didn't watch it is because a lot of the video was muted. So I plan on going back and redoing it so I can show you guys what this thing does, what it sounds like. If you want to see something like that, let me know. I appreciate you guys always. We're just out here having fun. Till next time, Big D. Let me go find something else to make a video about. Till then, I'm out.